Yo, what's up? It's your boy Wins. My boy Greg, what's up, yo? Just dropping a line today on the YouTubers. Slap that subscribe button until it pleads. Reminds you as a subscribed family and subscribed children back home.
You are so abusive. I'm actually a little bit worried for you personally.
That's what my counselor says. But on that note about being a jerk, we were just talking about. We previously, last time we watched E.T. again at the drive-in. One of two possibilities exist. One, E.T.'s an idiot. Or two, E.T.'s a gigantic jerk. Probably a combination of the two. I'm not entirely sure. Item number one. So E.T., let's say E.T.'s an adult, right? It kind of makes sense because at some point, like, he makes a device to call space with just household objects and like a speaking spell. Which to me implies a certain amount of intelligence. Tracks. I think that tracks.
He's a freaking astronaut, man.
Yeah, he's an astronaut. He's out in the woods. He's like working on his like buzzsaw, talk to space communicator. And they're like, oh, he's like wearing a coat. He's with the kids. It's all good. Yo, we're gonna leave tomorrow. They come back the next morning and they're like, oh, what are E.T.'s doing? How is E.T. doing? E.T. is like naked. He has removed what clothes he had. He is in the creek, dying. What happened?
Yeah, that's true.
What, like, was there a bear?
That was real dumb.
Like, it's just like, he's like, I am too warm. I need to be free. Yes, so what happened between point A and point B? We're like...
Yeah, and it's not like he just like, okay, I'm going to take off my coat and get cold. He got in the effing river.
Rivers are cold.
Yeah.
Was he just like, I want to bathe? It's obvious. It's like October. It's cold. Everyone's wearing jackets. And I don't know. So maybe I don't know. Maybe like a series of events took place where just like he hilariously almost died. And it's like overnight, man. Like survival stuff. You hunker down. You know, sit quietly, whatever. I don't know. I just expect people to not like trip in lakes naked. And that's the expectation that I have. So maybe that's bad on me.
That's a t-shirt right there.
Other option. So there's another part of the movie where E.T. Spoilers for E.T. by the way, if you haven't seen E.T.
I would, in most cases, I'd say shame on you. In this case, okay.
I hadn't really seen it as an adult until just last year. But so he like he makes a mind link with an 8-year-old. Which is maybe weird anyway. I don't know how purposeful that was on like HBC. Like, I'm gonna have a mind meld with a freaking 8-year-old today. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure how much that just happens with ET's people or what. But so he's like walking around the house while ET is at school, and he like opens the fridge, and Mom's got beer in there, and apparently like, you know, it had been a rough couple of days for ET, you know, for sure. And he's like, dude, bottoms up. And he just like starts chugging him back. And because Elliot has a mind meld with him, he just starts losing his mind. Like he's way drunk in his like 3rd grade classroom. And like everyone freaks out and like Elliot kisses some random girl. Like E.T. bears no brunt of responsibility for this. No one even like Elliot's like 8, so he doesn't realize. It's like, why did I feel so weird that day? Like it's because E.T.'s a jerk. He was never like, Elliot, sorry I got you plastered. I hope you weren't driving or like taking a test. I didn't care. He didn't care. That's the answer. E.T. was like, sorry, Elliot. E.T. needs some big boy time.
I mean, in his defense, he's had a very frustrating week. E.T. has.
That's true. I mean, he got stranded, but he was like,
he's been stranded, and
he's
honestly,
like kicking around the fridge. He's like, oh, dude, they got some brewskis in here. Like,
I mean, also, like, how does he know what that is? Like,
they have beer on E.T. Planet, I guess.
I mean, I guess they
That's why I assume he's an adult, because he was like, this owns. I want more. So maybe he is a child. But like, how child? I don't know. Like, was he like, oh, dude, this is that good hooch my parents wouldn't let me have? I don't know. I
don't know.
Either way, he did not tell Elliot.
I'm actually of the opinion he was being a jerk for sure. But I also think that it might have just been because, like, I don't know.
He knew he had a mind meld. I assume he knew.
he might not have been caring, but at the same time, it's not like, I mean, we like to be like, oh yeah, they cared for him. I'm sorry, this dude is like an astronaut. He's trying to get back home.
That's
He's like
true.
a super intelligent dude. And like, you guys are like, oh man, well, we want to have him like, you know, twirl around our spaceship toy over and
Yeah,
over again.
like I was showing him all my toys. Like that's cool, Ellie. That's great.
Oh, you're gonna dress me up, huh? That's super cool. I am a freaking highly respected scientist that was chosen for this mission. I have to put up with this because I have no other place to live.
That's true. He was adopted by children.
And so you know what? Yeah,
As
it's not gonna give them like lasting physical things. You know,
he didn't know that.
he might have. We don't know.
That's not. Yeah, maybe his mind meld was just enough. He's like, he's fine.
He'll be
He's-
drunk, but it's gonna.
He's drunk in school. He's 8 years old. His grades don't matter yet.
It will be funny for me and not lasting for him.
Don't worry. They'll drug test him. He's clean. They might, you know, if it was a different movie, the last the last half would be him being taken away from his family.
Yeah. It is also like kind of like two movies anyway. It's like the heartwarming family thing with the random alien, and then it's the
Yes.
government. I don't know. I actually kind of wish that there was a little bit more alien stuff in this.
I actually feel bad for the aliens.
Actually,
I feel bad for the government because if
It's
you
true.
watch
that dude was just doing his job. Like,
Close Encounters, that homie's like, dude, I just want to find aliens. Like, he wasn't a bad dude, and like, yeah, they were killing him, but like, they knew a lot more than Elliot did. It's like, no, I have to touch him because
That's
we have a
true.
mind meld.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry, child. I didn't know that we did that.
yeah, it's like, oh, you're killing him. You're killing him.
Let me
How
touch him.
do you know?
I don't want to let
We're
the
actually-
child touch the dying alien.
We're actually giving him the best physical care that we possibly can.
Yeah, you're like 9 tops. Like, you're a young child.
E.T. like knows, like, first of all, you're calling him E.T., but like he only knows like 4 words. He cannot communicate very well with you, so
Yeah.
it's not like you know more about his physiology than we do. So let's.
I've
like,
seen
real
Close
doctors
Encounters
in
of the
here.
Third Kind. All right. Those scientists in like a movie that was made not too long before by the same director. The scientists are the good guys, and it's not like the scientists were like mustache twirling villains.
Also, like his people are kind of jerks. It's just like,
They
like
did not care.
we did know you
We're
were
not-
gone
we're
a
not
while
going
ago.
back.
We'll come back and get you in a week.
Where
or so.
was it that we left him? Like, oh, no, we went to like 3 planets that day. And I don't remember which one was him, and I don't want to go back.
Sir, we're getting an incoming Etch-a-Sketch.
I'm sorry. What are you doing? Like, dude, I have had a week. All right. They dressed me up in like their mom's clothes. Low key, she was kind of hot. All right.
Hey everybody, it's another day, it's another time, and here I am with some other people. Gonna try the wind organ for the 3rd time, and hopefully this time it works.
Organ.
The wave organ, I keep calling the wrong thing. Look at that, the bridge behind us looks beautiful. Man, all right, let's go. I look like I'm a Street Fighter kind of person right now, just like, finish him. So, Mick, Ashley, what do y'all think about San Francisco so far?
It's pretty cool.
As in colder than we thought it would be.
That's true. It is cooler than I thought it would be. The internet said like 70, 80. It's like 55.
That's fair. It is kind of cold. It has not been this cold every time I've come here thus far.
Over there's a beach. Sand.
Ooh, very beachy.
At the marina. I'm tripping. Gosh dang. It's the rock. Right there.
Yes.
You hear so much about things as an American. But like, you never actually see them.
Like Sean
That's
Connery?
true.
Yes, he's a national icon.
Dang it.
There's a part in the film Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Classic. Dick Van Dyke. Early 60s. Mid 60s.
70s? Oh.
He's telling a story to his children. And the tide comes in. And it's a very dramatic, like, and since we started talking, the tide has come in. And then they like pan out and they're like, oh, what? That's not happening right now because we're unsure. And I brought it up actually because I was like, maybe Chitty Chitty Bang Bang can help us.
No. No. You can see the pipes right over here. are not in the water. Well, this is try 3 for me. Granted, try 1, I made it over there when Google Maps just told me to walk across the water. It's like, it's only like, you know, 100 yards, it's fine. Google Maps.
Sometimes Google Maps giveth, sometimes Google Maps giveth you the wrong directions.
True words. Okay, I'm gonna pause. So, Mick, tell us, what is this street?
So this is the Haight, which is where the hippies, kind of like hippie central, back in Summer of Love, 1967. So there's a lot of like some very nice vintage clothing stores.
I can see those.
Dr. Martens thing. And yeah, so this is kind of like operated as sort of a commune for a while, until like a lot of people came and it kind of fell apart, but it was still kind of the music scene was here. I'm actually curious if there's like there's a very nice looking Middle Eastern girl right there, which I feel like kind of the Orientalism of the 60s, the hippies movement. I think they're there to prove. What's it been? I don't know. So I'm curious if there's like any like music venues along here. Holdover Fashions.
Yeah, that is.
That's where I live my life. I don't know. I've never felt like I belonged more than in this moment.
Yeah, dude.
Truly, California dreaming. Also interesting. This is also the Haight-Ashbury neighborhood is also notable because it's home to a lot of the like sort of like original Victorian houses. You can kind of see right here along Masonic Boulevard. So a lot of these actually like predate the 1906 fire. So.
Get by. Survive.
Dude, love and hate.